So what about your lunch today? Do you want to have like a
Yeah.
burger or the local?
No, local.
Okay. All right. So we are in this courtyard. There are 4 pieces of rock are on display in this courtyard. They are all quarried from the bottom of the Thai lake.
Okay.
They are the symbols of 4 seasons of a year.
Ah, okay.
Where this animal is sitting in the middle of this courtyard. This animal is a legendary animal, not the real, from our imagination. Actually, this animal is a combination of different animals, which has a head of an ox. Yeah. So this animal also has the body of a lion and full of the fish scales.
Yeah.
And the antlers of the deer and the horseshoe. So that's a combination of different animals. And this animal is the symbol of auspiciousness.
Okay.
And those emperor and empress believe that those animal can bring them the good luck or auspiciousness. Okay, let's go that way.
Lucky bird.
Yeah, the lucky bird. The lucky bird. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy our good luck today. So that building the Hall of Benevolence and longevity. And if you are benevolent, you will enjoy the longevity. So it's got the name benevolence and longevity, and used as a place where the Empress Dowager and the Empress to handle state affairs during their stay in the Summer Palace.
Okay.
Just like the same, same building, same function as the Hall of Supreme Harmony in the Forbidden City. The Emperor throne, which is carved out of sandalwood with night dragon design on that throne. And come over here, let's see that big screen. And right behind the Emperor throne, there's a huge screen. Yes. And in total, there are 232 characters of longevity written on that screen.
Oh, nice.
In different forms of the Chinese calligraphy.
Okay.
So that means longevity to celebrate the Empress Dowager Cixi's birthday. Empress Dowager Cixi, she spent a lot of time in the Summer Palace, like from the April to October for each of the year.
Okay.
And then there are 2 big mirrors standing on the both sides of the Emperor throne, and serving the purpose of reflecting the bad spirit, warding off the evil spirit. That is kind of a superstitious purpose. And there's a big Chinese character over there. You see that? The big Chinese character?
Yeah.
Right over here.
Yes.
That means the longevity over there. And also among which there are more than 100 bats, BAT the bats, staying together with the longevity, serving the purpose of 100 bats presenting the longevity to the dragon lady, because the bats, which had the same pronunciation as happiness in Chinese. That's why they draw 100 bats together with longevity. Seems like the 100 bats are presenting this longevity to the dragon lady to celebrate her birthday. And there's also 2 artifacts over here. They're actually the incense burners, dragon and a phoenix. But originally, the dragon, they should have put the dragon first to stay close to the middle door, because the dragon, that's the symbol of the emperor.
Yes.
And the phoenix, that's the symbol of the empress. But the dragon lady saw that she was way powerful than the emperor. That's why she switched the location of this dragon and the phoenix. Put the phoenix first instead of the dragon. So they are the incense burners. And burning incense into the body of the phoenix and the dragon, the smoke will be coming out from the mouth when the ceremony were taking place in this area.
Yes.
Just like the functions of the turtle and the crane. Yes. Wow, that is a huge lake.
A huge lake.
Yes.
With people working on the ice.
Yeah, skating. Yeah, this is a skating park now. Okay, so this like a bird's eye view of the Summer Palace. Wow. Summer Palace is huge. which is about 4 times bigger than the Forbidden City.
Wow.
290 hectares, and which mainly composed by this huge lake. It's called Kunming Lake, and there's a longevity hill. And most of the buildings were built in this area, right next to the foot of the longevity hill, right here, the longevity hill. The largest building up there is called the Tower of Buddhist Incense, where the dragon lady to perform worship to the Buddhism on the 1st and 15th day of each lunar month during her stay here. So that's the tallest building in the Summer Palace, an iconic building. And later on, if you want, we can climb up to the tower, where it can offer us a panoramic view of the Summer Palace and overlook this huge lake and the other major buildings in the Summer Palace. And even we can enjoy the distance view of the city.
Oh, nice.
So most important buildings were built along the foot of the longevity hill.
Okay.
And our tour will be from that palace and walk through those palaces where the emperor and the dragon lady live. And then later on, we'll be walking along this long corridor stretched for more than 700 meters and recorded in the Guinness Book as the longest corridor in the world.
Okay.
And most of the buildings in this area were built in 1750.
Okay.
1750 to celebrate the Empress Mother's birthday.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our tour. Started from here to walk through those major palaces and a long corridor, and then climb up to that tower. Okay, and then we walk back to the corridor and continue the tour to the marble boat, and later on we'll be exit from northern exit.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Asia, let's take a picture over there.
Oh, yeah.
So beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let's take another in wide angle. This is the beginning of this long corridor. Great Moon Gate stretches for 728 meters and divided into 273 sections, recorded in the Guinness Book as the longest corridor in the world. There are also more than 14,000 paintings were drawn along the beams, which is also recorded as the longest art gallery in the world. Yeah, it was built in 1750, and because for the Empress Mother, because she enjoyed the scene of the lake in rainy days. That's why her son, the Emperor, built this long covered walkway for his mother to celebrate her birthday. There are 4 pavilions standing in between, symbolizing 4 seasons of a year. So now we can walk along this long corridor. I see over here. Let's take a look over the bridge on that side. 17 Arches Bridge, which is also nicknamed as the Marco Polo Bridge. You know Marco Polo?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, your ancestor, who recorded that Marco Polo Bridge in his travel, in his journey.
Yeah.
So later on, people named that bridge as the Marco Polo Bridge. But this is a copy of a Marco Polo Bridge. The original bridge was located in the southern part of Beijing. 17 arches and connected the island and the dike together. And the pavilion over there, that's the largest pavilion in China. Okay. Okay, well, there's nobody here. Let's take a picture.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Asia? Okay, nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So this is the place for the dragon lady to change her clothes before going up to the Tower of the Buddhist Incense to perform worship to the Buddha. So this is the building material for those palaces. It's called the mythical animals on the ridge of the Paiyun Dian. Not only here, even in the Forbidden City, they use a lot of those mythical animals to build those palaces. The largest one is about 3.4 meters in the Forbidden City. This is considered as one of 9 sons of the dragon. They swallow the beam in their mouth to protect the building from catching fire. So now we can overlook the lake, a lot of those palaces in the Summer Palace, and also some iconic buildings in the city of Beijing, like a China Water Tower, where your hotel located very close to. And also there's another tower over there. That is the old CCTV tower, which is about 406 meters high. Hold on, let's take a picture here. So beautiful. Buddha believed to have 1,000 arms and 1,000 eyes and 36 different images, and which used to be the temple where the dragon lady would come here on the 1st and the 15th day during her stay in the Summer Palace. But now, which are used as the tourist attractions, do not allow people to burn incense here. You see, the tourists still offer something to Lady Buddha, try to bring them good vibes. So people still are worshipping the Buddhism. So that is another building. In total, there are 3 major buildings were built along the southern slope of the mountain. So that's the third one, which remains close to the public. It is called the Temple of the Sea of the Wisdom, where a lot of Buddhas were enshrined, and now which close to the public. And that building was destroyed twice in 1860 and 1900 successfully. I say it has to be careful. All right, it's kind of slippery. Let's get back to the story about this marble boat, which is another like a symbolic building in the Summer Palace, which was made in 1750. It has a solid foundation down there underneath. So that's the marble boat. The emperor thought that his dynasty would never be capsized by the water or by its people, because the marble boat with a solid foundation, which will never be capsized by water. Okay. No matter when there's a flood or there's an earthquake, the marble boat would never be destroyed or capsized. Okay. So he thought that his dynasty would be as stable as a marble boat, would never be destroyed or capsized by its people. There used to be a Chinese superstructure on the second story, but it was destroyed in 1860. And later on, which Dragon Lady had European-style superstructure added on the second story.
On the second story.
Yes.
Yes, it's more European.
Yeah, it is a European-style superstructure. There are 2 mirrors on each deck. The Dragon Lady would love to looking herself in the mirror in the rainy days while having something to eat, like while having the breakfast, looking herself in the mirror.